Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So back in late May, I'm sure you got an email that looked like this. Blast from the past. Hot Wheels Mattel Creations were going to be relaunching a number of very popular and sought after RLC releases, such as the Honda Integra Type R, the Acura NSX with the working lights, or even a 2023 Master Set. And because I had missed out on the original drop of the 2023 Master Set, I thought I'd try my luck at this second chance opportunity. And to my surprise, guys, I got it. I got the 2023 Master Set in my cart all the way through checkout. Paid a grand total of $656. Retail, shipped to my door direct from Mattel. I could not be more ecstatic. I mean, just all that factory seal goodness, all the Super Treasure Hunts from last year, the 510 and the Supra in particular. Man, I could not wait. And after no more than 1 week, this massive box shows up at my front steps. Had to weigh at least 60 or 70 pounds. I had to break it up into chunks just to get it down into my basement. There it is outside of the shipper itself. You can see this is a numbered Master Set. Opening it up, you got all the proper documentation, you got the QC checked lists from Hot Wheels and Mattel, then you got the certificate of authenticity just pinpointing that in fact you do get all 448 cars from the Master Set. It's your standard format. You got the 6 totes inside each one, identifying the contents inside. And with this 2023 Master Set in hand, I thought it would be a great opportunity to answer the question, is it worth picking up a Master Set off of the RLC website, or looking at it from a secondary market standpoint, is it worth buying it? What are the contents inside? What is the financial benefit of buying the set versus buying the cars individually? Can you make your money back, etc.? We're going to dive right into those details, starting with the first and probably the most sought after category from the Master Set, the Super Treasure Hunts. And here are all 15 of 2023, sort of, with a minor detail. We'll get into that in just 1 second. But we'll kick things off here with the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, which I have a newfound respect for this Super Treasure Hunt. It really wasn't super popular back in 2023, but here in 2024, we have the cooler older brother, the Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG, and both of these just make a really nice pair together. But this one right now, secondary market, it's sitting at about $30. Then you got the Mighty K Spectra Flame Red in this Ryu Asada inspired livery. This is a pretty cool K truck, all modified. Got the little intercooler there in the front, and surprisingly in person it does look a lot better. Secondary market right now sitting at about $35. Moving on to some American muscle, you got the 69 Shelby GT500. Looks really good in this Spectra Flame purple with the Hotchkiss graphics there on the side there. Right now, secondary market on this sitting at about $30. The one fantasy cast for the year, you got the Glory Chaser, but they make up for it by making it a golf liveried car. It looks really good in that Spectra Flame turquoise with all the orange accents. Right now, secondary market, this is also sitting at about $30. The Porsche 935 in this really handsome Spectra Flame blue with the red and gold accents. It's got a little 75th anniversary logo there right on the side too, so gives it that extra pizzazz of significance. Right now, secondary market, this bad boy sitting at about $40. The Gas Monkey Garage Corvette 1968. I didn't know how I was going to feel about this Super Treasure Hunt, especially with all this extra tempo work on the original gold Corvette, but it actually flows really well. The 5-star wheels look really good on it, especially with that red chrome lip there on the wheels. Secondary market right now sitting at about $35. And then bam! Hot Wheels hits us with that classic TV Batmobile tuned. This is actually a fairly recent casting. Surprised to see it so soon in a Super Treasure Hunt format, but nonetheless we got it. Spectra Flame Red with 5-star wheels with a gold lip. Right now secondary market sitting at about $30. And we'll just get this one out of the way, but the worst super treasure hunt for 2023, the Mazda Cosmo Sport. Just an awkward casting, very ill proportioned. The color scheme looks terrible. The fact that half the car is plastic just really doesn't do it for me, even though it is a super treasure hunt. Right now, secondary market sitting at about $25 to $30. And then there's the infamous Renault Sport RS01, which is by far the cheapest super treasure hunt from 2023, sitting on the secondary market right now at about $20. And my guess is because of these hideous lace rail riders, which never seem to be popular no matter what casting it is paired with. And here's Hot Wheels' nod to electrification with the Lotus Evija Super Treasure Hunt. Looks really nice with these chrome 10-spoke rail riders. Right now, secondary market, this piece is sitting at about $30. And then there was the controversial Datsun 510 wagon last year in Spectra Flame Pink. Looks really good, but this was the second time that this casting ever came out as a super treasure hunt. Nonetheless, collectors hyped over this super. Right now, secondary market sitting at about $110, which has come down quite a bit from the $170, $150 that it was at around this time last year. But nonetheless, still a must-have super for anybody's collection. And then the best super treasure hunt to come out of 2023, the 1982 Toyota Supra, the retooling of the original Hot Wheels and Mattel casting of the Supra, this time with the winking headlight, and it's got all these louvers on the rear window, just like you would see back in the 90s. But man, this Supra is still super breathtaking. Right now, secondary market sitting at about $80. And it's actually had quite a roller coaster ride from a pricey standpoint. I've seen it dip all the way down to $60. I've seen it as high as $90 to $100, but it's holding very steady right now in the secondary market. And personally, I feel like as nice as this Supra is, it's only going to go up from here. The 65 Mercury Comet Cyclone Super Treasure Hunt, which, wait a minute guys, this is just the Mainline. Funniest thing guys, I actually got stiffed a super treasure hunt out of the master set. Opened up the sleeve, it should have had both the Mainline and the Super in it. Slid all the cars out, and yeah, I was missing one Comet Cyclone, and it just so happened to be the Super, so I don't have it to showcase for you guys today. I'm actually a little bit bummed, but to be perfectly honest, based on my estimated calculations, I should still come out on top having picked up the master set for retail. But if this was the super treasure hunt right now in the secondary market, it would be about $30. Hopefully the karma comes back to me when I'm hunting on the pegs later this week. And here's a perfect example of Hot Wheels doing Hot Wheels things. Honestly, I feel like they tried a little bit too hard with the super treasure hunt, but the Volvo 240 drift wagon Easter egg, you got little puppies there in the back, you got mismatched wheels, but it is in DieCash green, so we will forgive Mattel for this abomination. Right now, secondary market, this piece sits at about $30. And last but not least, you got the 68 Copo Camaro art car in this golden nugget Spectra Flame yellow. This car definitely grew on me. I remember when they were leaking it, I always thought it looked kind of funny, but when I got it in hand finally, it looked really cool. I like how they incorporated the R from art cars into the R in Camaro. It's got all these Batman comic BAM graphics all over the place, and it reflects very well on the secondary market as well, sitting at about $40 right now. So all 15 super treasure hunts here from 2023 would have netted me about $600 on the secondary market, but again, I got shafted on the Mercury Comet Cyclone, which puts me closer to about $570. But Man, if you think about it, that is about 80% of what I paid retail for the entire master set at $656. So just to know that you make up the majority of your money back just on these supers is pretty cool. And from that pure and simple fact alone, the master set is a huge win if you can get it at retail price. And just to give you guys a little insider as well too, the Datsun 510 and the Supra I already have claimed by a buyer, and I sold both of them for $200 shipped. So I'm already a third of my way to get my money back for the master set. And don't forget too that within the master set you do get all promotional Mainline cars for 2023. You got the Mini Morris, you got the custom Nissan hardbody, the Porsche 993 GT2, which was uber popular last year. You got the Jaguar lightweight E-Type, Ford Bronco R, and the custom Pontiac Firebird in all ZMAX. Right now, all of these are sitting at about $30 on average on the secondary market, except for the Nissan hardbody, which right now it's actually going for about $40. And then the Porsche GT2 right now sitting at about $35 to $40. And let's not forget that as far as protected blister premium cars, you also do get the Legends Tour Honda S2000 from 2023. Sadly, these are so overproduced, and everybody who wants one essentially gets one. They're not limited at all. So right now, secondary market, this is only sitting at about $25. But all said and done, all 7 of these premium protected cars from the master set total about $210 on top of the potential $600 that you could get for the Super Treasure Hunts. I mean, guys, that alone already pays for the box at a grand total of $810. But there's more. You also get all 12 Target Red editions from 2023, all factory sealed, highlighted by none other than the Liberty Walk Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15. I mean, this piece alone is $40 right now on the secondary market. The rest of the Target Reds are about $3 a piece. So you're talking about $70, $75 worth of value just on the Target Reds here, added to our grand total. You got the 12 ZMAX Walmart exclusives for 2023, which, to be perfectly honest, guys, nothing too spectacular or really outstanding. I mean, the two notables has to be the Cool Combi, the first time we've seen it as a Walmart exclusive ZMAX. However, this is like the 1000th time we've seen the Cool Combi as some kind of special release or exclusive. It does have Moon Eyes graphics, which I feel like has really phased out from being so trendy just a couple of years ago. And then you got the Honda Civic EF Civic, which is the second time we've seen it as a ZMAX, and it's somewhat dull graphics here. I mean, you just got the little Civic logo there on the bottom. I mean, it's cool because then you can see a lot more of the ZMAX body, but I personally like the original ZMAX of the EF that came out in 2015 a lot better, which I have here. It's got the cool blue interior and the blue graphics, and the Civic on here just looks so much better, and it's got the little VTEC up front there that you can see, and it's a little bit more race decoed out. Fair market on these two ZMAX right here are about $15 a piece, and then the remaining 11 ZMAX that you see in the back, they run about $3 or so on the secondary market, especially with the factory sealed stickers. So you figure 33 plus 30, it's about $63 total for all 12 of these ZMAX. And then let's talk other retailer exclusive cars like Kroger, Dollar General, and Walgreens exclusives. All 13 cars you see here all range at about $3 a piece. The two most notable retailer exclusives had to be the Kroger exclusive Porsche 911 GT3 and the custom Honda Civic in that brilliant metallic orange flake. Both of these go for about $15 a piece on the secondary market, whereas the rest of the exclusives are about $3 a piece. So these back here range in about $40, and then this is another $30, so a grand total of about $70, everything you see right in front of you. And you can't forget that there are still about 300 other mainlines that I have not accounted for. Here in front of you are some of the more notable ones, like Hot Wheels collaboration with the Barbie movie this year, and they brought the new casting of the 1956 Corvette. Then you got the tuned Toyota Supra from Fast and the Furious, the tuned 911 Turbo, which just looks super cool. And last but not least, you can't forget about the Chevy Silverado, the 1983 square body that everybody is still oohing and eyeing over. And my personal favorite mainline for 2023 had to be the Godzilla R32. This is the old school casting of the R32, which I'm really happy that they brought it back and didn't just go away with it now that they have the new tooling and more stock looking version of the R32 Skyline. But with that Godzilla graphic there on the side, this is such an instant classic, and to have it in factory sealed too is just an extra bonus. Right now, secondary market, this piece is sitting at about $5. All the other main lines, I'm not going to put a value on it because it's going to fluctuate, but just know that there were really notable main lines from 2023 and they're going to carry a value moving forward. The rest of the main lines that I have, I'm going to bring to my church rummage sale, which I've been doing that pretty repetitively this year with a lot of the mini sets and other master set pieces I've been picking up in my last couple of videos. So all said and done, in total guys, that's $600 for the Super Treasure Hunts, $200 for the Mainlines, about $70 for the Reds, $70 for the store exclusives, $60 for the ZMAX. That comes out to an estimated total of about $1,000 that I have a potential return on, with my original investment being the 656 that I picked up the master set off of the Mattel Creations RLC website. And don't forget, there are still 300 main lines, which let's just throw a value of about 50 cents a piece on it. That's another $150 or so that I'm going to be donating to the church rummage sale. And it comes out to about $1,100, $1,200 grand total. So yes, the master set is definitely worth a pickup, and that's if you can get it in your cart and check out off the Mattel Creations website. From secondary market standpoint, I would say anything under $900, $950 is a great pickup. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Let me know if you liked this video, if you liked 2023. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.